said the Wild are taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
Does that mean that next year will be another step forward? Or do you think that's going to be one of those one step back before we can take a few forward kind of things? We all know this roster is not going to look like what it looks like come the beginning of next season, for whatever that means, right? That could mean some really big changes. That could mean some minor tweaks. Money's going to have to get moved around. We can't pay everyone who needs a new contract. Do you think that whatever happens is going to put them one step forward? Or do you think we're going to see a little bit of a regression next year?
Yeah, it could be a little regression depending on, what they get back for Kevin Fiala. I mean, because that's tough to replace the amount of points that 85 plus points that he had this season, and you're really hoping that some of the young guys can take a step and maybe make the team. Marco Rossi, nothing's going to be earned for him. He's going to, he's not just to be handed a roster spot. He's really going to have to earn it. Maybe a guy like Adam Beckman, and, we're hoping to finally see Kalen Addison, who knows? But with the buyouts kicking in now, they're going to need some, cheaper contracts and some of those guys to step up, and we'll see. With Billy G, nothing surprises us. Some of the established guys on this team, he could decide to move, maybe Zuccarello or,
sure.
Or a Matt Dumba, which, he's so beloved here with everybody. But like you said, they can't pay everybody. And it's going to be very interesting. And, they have a lot of promising talent coming up. And I'm really looking forward to seeing, what Jesper Wallstad does, to draft a goalie in the first round is that takes a lot of guts. You don't see it too often, and it'll be really fun to finally see drafted goalies hopefully stay with the organization for a long time. It just didn't work out with Darcy Kemper, but I'm hoping it does with Wallstead going forward.
Over under 5 entry-level contracts playing on the ice opening night.
It's going to be close.
5. That's the
question. Match the over.
Match. It could, and they're gonna have to score. I mean, otherwise this team will struggle. I mean, like I said, to replace Kevin's points, it's gonna take a lot of work. And whatever team they trade with, hopefully they can get a couple of guys that are NHL ready, and maybe combine some cheaper contracts like you mentioned, maybe some entry level deals, some guys that are 21, 22, but they're finally ready to play in the NHL. So it'll be interesting, and